Yes, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Joy FX once more again. So guys, it's another day in our life and I'm trying to show you guys what I was looking up for in price for this week, what I truly executed on, what I expected in price, and so on. So as I told you earlier that today is another day in our life, it's more of like making a reflections or trades that I took for this week. So guys, as you can see this chart, these blue lines are indicating the Sunday price action. But prior to this week, I had made some analysis at least a day before the opening of this week, and I expected the market to at least continue pushing higher to at least this daily fair value gap. You understand? But because of what the market had done, it just opened and gapped lower and took out this low, of which I expect the market to at least find support at this level, uh, at this level, at least for a continuation higher, for a run up to that daily key level, this as I'm showing you up here. So once I saw this early morning on Monday, I just didn't trade for that day. I just waited for the next day to see what the market is really trying to look up to, what it's really trying to trade up to. Understand? So by the next day, which is a Tuesday, the market showed a willingness to at least run up into this daily fair value gap, this daily key level. So what I did, I expect the market to at least drop down into this 1 hour key level for a continuation higher and at least hit this level and at least more higher than that. You understand? So at this moment right now, it doesn't make any sense to say that I took a trade somewhere around here without any proof. That's why MT5 has made things a little more simpler for us. You understand? So let me show you the trade history. This is where I took the trades. You can see, and I was targeting this high. So this is proof. I can turn it on and I can turn it off and see the executions on and off. So I took a trade somewhere around here. What I actually waited for is a shift in market structure. So I had an earlier like anticipation on a lower time frame before the run above this short-term high, but because of time and where the market was trading at in this level, that's where I took in the trades. So the market did, I was expecting a run above this high and a little bit more continuation higher than this. So the market, once the market ran up somewhere around this level, I took off the first trade as a partial with something like a 30 pips. So I left on a runner and I placed my stop loss at break even. So the market did, after taking out this high, it didn't do what I expected according to what I saw in DXY, but it just slipped lower and took me out at break even on the second trade. You understand? So based on what I was expecting, I didn't trade on Wednesday. Okay, I didn't trade on Wednesday, but you can truly see that the opportunity was very good. This was a very good opportunity on Wednesday, though the trade that I would have taken on Wednesday, the market didn't trade to my level of entry, so it just continued pushing lower without me. But if I was to take a trade on Tuesday, I would have taken a trade in this 1 hour level. You see the market left this level, so that's why I was expecting to at least take a trade for continuation lower, but the market didn't give me that opportunity. It just continued pushing lower to the downside. So I also took another trade on a Thursday, of which I was expecting the market to at least push higher because of what the market has left behind in price. So I expected this level to at least hold price for continuation higher up into this range, but maybe it was a wrong idea. As you can see, the market came lower, created a low somewhere around here, created a high in this 1 hour level, and then created a lower low. So within this range, I had a lower time frame, let's say 15 minutes and 5 minutes or entry model that I used to execute on this first trade. But you can really see that this market went higher and also took out this short-term high on the 1 hour. You understand? So on a retracement down into this level, I added on the second trade. But what the market did is just slipped down and took me out all at once. You understand? So Tuesday gave me a good opportunity. I would have taken off all the trades at this one up here, cause it gave over like 40 pips and so. But I took off the first one, though I'm happy that I took off a partial, and then the second one took me a break even. So just imagine yourself that you took a trade somewhere around here and you expected the market to at least run higher more than this, and then you failed to take off a partial, and then later on the market just slipped lower and took you out with a loss, or maybe took you out at break even. What would you do? Huh? But at least I took off a trade with 30 pips in here, and this one, the second trade that I left as a runner, that's where I was taken out at break even. And then the other trades that I took on Thursday, that's where I was taken out as a whole. Understand? So let me show you once more again, so you can see the executions that I can toggle them on and off, because it doesn't really make sense to show you that I took a trade somewhere around here without any proof or evidence of where I actually took the trade from. You understand? So those are the executions, and that's pretty much more what I expected for this week and what I took for this week. But this coming week, I'm expecting something. I'm expecting at least a continuation lower, though. There's a likelihood of seeing the market to at least retrace back up into these ranges. I'm expecting some measure of like a pullback for this week, then a continuation lower. Okay, so this week I'm expecting something like this, a pullback up in here into these levels, as you can see them, and a continuation lower. Okay, continuation lower, as you can see it. So this coming week, that's what I'm expecting in price. Let me just wait, let me just hold my hands and see what the market is really gonna print for me this coming week. So that's more of what I have for this week. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Just keep it on. Let's start pushing, guys. Okay.